but I got a massage lined up. The area that I need massage is not the area. I had some like dry skin, and you know that can look. So I didn't want to have him massage that area. But I was receiving some sort of pushback. So a spirit I was talking to, and it was just like, you know, what I did is I called the massage location while I scheduled online, so that the pushback was neutralized. But I also got to the point where the spirit was like, well, maybe because it's a woman, they're trying to block you from women, so you're trying to get a massage from a woman, and maybe a double pushback. So I went into the number. I called the number. Went in, not went in, but called the number, and I said, "What should I do? Should I use a woman or a man? I'm not real big, but I'm a fairly good sized man." And she said, "Yeah, well, I got two guys here tonight, and they can take care of that issue. But my right side's just way too tight, and I got to start picking their brains of what they think's going on. Right. You can't say too much, but I do feel a little better right now. I don't know. Maybe it's the pressure. I don't know. I'm not 100%, but I feel a little bit better right now. And my guys will be a lot less grossed out by some dry skin. Right. So I've been trying to find out who the one massage therapist was, because for some reason her name kept coming up. Her name, I think it's Navdip or something like that. And they kept saying that she was like Eastern, and I'm like, but it was registered in my mind that she was a black woman. So again, that thing was lying, because she was a black woman. And apparently, when she was a senior, I think it's her. I'm not sure if it is her or not, but I think she's from Jamaica. I think she's from the East Indies or West Indies. Not East. I was able to find a news article from when she was a senior. She immigrated to the United States. Looks like a nice person. So I get a massage tonight, and hopefully it can relax that right side a little. Well, the weird part is when the right side's relaxed, then the left side picks up, and it's more balanced. So see if I can get that working. And what it's doing is it's causing the right side of my head, the sinus and all that, is congested, where the left is open, driving me nuts. I should have gotten there sooner, but again, they had time to mind it. Remember, they had minded it all those years, so I was able to get in. Right. So I feel it was too hot today to walk. Really, it's nice right now. It's going to be a little cooler tomorrow. This is too much heat too soon. We were like sub-zero temperatures a couple weeks ago. Well, I knew Zelensky wasn't going to sign anything if you didn't offer him anything, and I thought you were going to offer him something. Right? I knew that. It's like I know other things. So I thought you actually had some sort of strategic deal worked out behind the scenes. Well, essentially for him, he sees it as you want him to pay the U.S. back, and that's all he sees it as. Signing a promissory note after the fact. And I just kind of knew. I just had a situation that they had worked out. He had worked out a contingency plan with the United Kingdom and some of the European nations. Yeah, I might call him back and see if he does an hour and a half because he can take his time. And yeah, I think the male massage therapists are just not as in demand as the women. But generally, they tend to be rated higher by the staff that work there. It's just the one guy. I don't know what the deal was, but he may have wanted to. Maybe it's something weird, like he wanted to go home early, and they threw because the boss said, have him do it. He had to maybe stay late. He just had an attitude. I gave him a tip, good tip, but he had an attitude. Again, it's Satan's stance, but I just healed that person. All you gotta do is let me keep my health and have a normal life. I'm going around healing all your communities all day long. Mostly what I did when I had my health anyway. I'm not a lazy person, and you've not even begun to scratch the surface of what you owe me. So I don't want to hear that crap. My advice was worth millions. No, essentially, what I think and again, I'm not agreeing with either side. Okay, I'm not going to enter that argument. But I think what he was essentially looking at was that it could be the worst case scenario. Russia gets all of the regions. Ukraine has to pull out of Russia, and then he has to pay the United States and give up all that. Actually, I don't know how that works because that's where a lot of the supposed riches are. Somebody's saying that it's really not as valuable as it's rated, but I don't know. There's somebody that's in the industry. Dad out there with his son on a little dirt bike, little mini cycle, I guess they call it. Trying to teach him how to ride, I guess. Let me heal that. Yeah, but I didn't see the video, but it looks like a used car sales thing or a car sales thing. I mean, it's a really well. There's a price to pay for certain things. I say in the anti-Trump world stage, Zelensky scored. That's what everybody else wanted to do to Trump. Thanks, Larry. So it is what it is. Correct. Well, I don't know if he scored in any other world. Well, because it's just a matter of perspective. Like we see it a certain way, and then those people see it another way. So he scores points there, but what else? What else? He I'm gonna find my nail clippers. Oh, there they are. Now I got to keep walking because I keep eating. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Praise God.